Hello, welcome to another Starbound 1.0 preview. We're looking at another nightly build. This one happens to be the one from the 28th of June, but what we're looking at today has been in the nightly builds for a while. Namely, staffs and wands, magical weapons. Hey! So, welcome back to Terraria. No, hang on. Right, so we're going to have a look at a bunch of them, just show you how they all work, and how to get the best out of them. Tonk, 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 tonk. I'm going to be in admin mode for this episode because it's going to make things a lot easier to show you. So I will of course be invulnerable, but never mind. Okay, let's get back to this ship. Right, so yeah, we're going to look at staffs and wands. First of all, we're going to look at staffs, which are two-handed spell-casting weapons. I've got a bunch of them in my weirdly redesigned hotbar up here. Also notice in one of the most recent nightly builds, they've moved this scanning tool, which is all thrilling, I'm sure you'll agree. How do staffs actually work then? Well, they cast things like magic. You have to hold the button down for a while, then release it, and then something will happen and everything will be groovy. It uses up a lot of energy. So in actual fact, let me get out of admin mode just to show you what I mean. So when I cast it, doing, as you can see, my energy in the top left does go down a reasonable amount. If you use your secondary attack as well, which will create a weird zoney thing, that'll use up half my energy. In fact, it'll use up even more than that if you've got basic armour. But I've got some good armour that's actually adding quite a lot of energy, like plus 18, plus 30, plus 12. So my energy bar at the top left can take quite a lot of using up without it actually depleting completely. So we're going to go take these out for a test drive. So as we go down to the planets, I'll explain how staffs are made, because they have been in the game for ages. However, they've changed now in time for 1.0. Now they're cool, and also they're generated randomly, and they're found mainly in chests, I believe. Their primary attack can be one of many abilities, so they can be a bouncer, an orb, a portal, rain, or swarm. And they're randomly coupled with 4 elemental variants: electric, fire, ice, and poison quests. Additionally, they have a random second attack, which sets up a temporary zone, which we've seen. There we go. I think that's a poison one. I'm not 100% sure. So that'll set up a temporary zone of attraction, energy, healing, low gravity, repulsion, or slowness. So the one we're using at the moment, there we go. It's an electric swarm. So it could equally be like a fire swarm or a fire rain or something like that. And its secondary one, it's an attraction zone, not a poison one. Let's try and attract someone. Let's see if there's anyone around. In fact, whilst we're in the dark, let's say slash time warp 300. Hey, there we go. Now it's daytime. Right, let's go and find someone. Not that one. It's underground. Right. Anyone? Anyway, this is a brand new planet. Oh no. Oh, it's okay then. Hang on. Right. There we go. Look, he's completely attracted to the zone, so I can wander off and he can piss off. Actually, what sort of bad is... Oh, hello. Yes, this is a good opportunity to try things out. I'm now out of admin, you'll notice, so I actually will be vulnerable to death. And... Oh no, that's not very good. That's not very good. Killed him. And got you as well. Oh no, in fact, let's just... Oh, no, secondary attack, come on. Set up the zone. Oh, he didn't get sucked in. Let's try and drag him over here. Oh, he's not... Oh, he's not... He seems to be immune from it. Okay, let's try this second one. Oh, hello, this is a Tesla one. This is actually a unique one. This is not one of the generated ones. Come on. It's not very good. There we go. I lost quite a lot of energy doing that. Let's actually put on... health. Let's put it back onto admin, so I'm invulnerable again. So that one, that's the Tesla one, and it hasn't actually got a secondary. It's a guided bolt. As you can see, all of them are two-handed, so they fill up both of the slots up there. Okay, let's go upwards. Well, moving on, let's have a look at this one as well. This is a poison bouncer, and the special is a healing zone. The elevators don't seem to be working. Sod it. I'm just going to do this instead. Yeah, the elevators are totally broken. Oh, there's a platform. Oh, I think they're just slightly screwy. Okay, so let's try out... well, first of all, Let's try out the... what is it? It's the secondary attack. I think this might be the healing zone. Yeah, that's the healing zone, so I can stand in it, and you can see I've got the healing buff. So what's to do that? I can't open those either. All the electronics are down in this place. It's most annoying. Let's try up here. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, there. That's let everyone out. Who let the dogs out? Right, let's see what's this. That just... I think this is a poison thing, isn't it? Is it a poison thing? I think I'm not letting it charge up enough. Hang on. There we go. Oh, look, it's created all sorts of... ooh. Ickiness. And that's a poison... well, a poison bouncer. Oh, I see. Yeah, there it is. It's following my cursor. There it is. And it's also... it's dropping loads of slime, poisonous slime everywhere. Let's try that again. Over to the cursor. Yeah, it actually casts it exactly where the cursor is. So let's make that actually kill some... oh dear. Hang on, let's kill someone with this. Just make it sweep around like this. Make it go up in the air. Oh, there we go. It's bizarre. Okay, the fourth one is a fire bouncer. This is another healing zone. So this should be the same, only instead of poison. Should... oh god, look at that. Follow the cursor and leave lots of fire around the place. Bounce, bounce, bounce. And of course the enemies are burning up. Oh, the elevators are now working as well. So this isn't actually an elevator, is it? It's actually one of those... oh, I think these have changed. The elevators have actually been replaced by those Skyrail-y type things. No wonder they're so fucked. Ugh. Right, okay, so this staff is the ice orb. And it's also got a repulsion zone, so if I cast a secondary attack, it should push everyone out, including me. So nobody can get into the exclusion zone. But what's the... okay, so let's have a look at the ice orb, which is the primary attack. Oh, hello. Ah. Doing. Doing. This is quite tranquil. Oh, hello. Follow me! My ice orb of justice. Oh, no, you've gone. Right, ice orb. Oh, no. Hang on. Down there, down there, down there. And frozen him to death. There, fuck's sake. Bloody things. Ugh, right, let's show off the poison swarm sort now as well. There don't seem to be any enemies around, apart from him who's got trapped up there. Let's actually go out onto the planet again. Ooh. Oh, hello. Oh, I see. Also follows the cursor. So, dominant theme, definite kind of cursor following. Get him! Get him! Swarm him! Oh, got him. Slightly off screen, admittedly. I'm just going to time warp again. Oh, that's just early morning. There we go. It's actually quite a long night on this planet. Let's go up there. I still haven't actually reactivated all my tech, because that disappeared at some point. Slow zone. Ooh, let's have a look at the slow zone. And then my secondary attack. So, sort of slow motion type thing. Try that again. You have to be quite inside it before it really affects you, by the looks of it. It's not having a huge effect. I don't think that's going to be very useful in your armoury. Okay, so enough of these ones. I'm going to swap into my second row of things. So there's a few more just to show you. Ice Rain. I won't spend too much time with that. It's just Ice Rain. There we go. And also the cloud will follow the cursor. So it'll create a nice little rain of ice. And of course you could also have fire variants and poison variants. And electricity variants perhaps? Right, so let's make it rain. And not in a putting money on strippers kind of way. There we go. Kind of satisfying. Right. Oh! Right. Uh-oh. Hello. I don't want to kill you. But to be honest, I might do anyway. That's a slow zone. Healing zone. Poison portal. I don't think we've seen a portal yet. Let's have a go with the portal. Oh, look, it's spitting out stuff that's also following the cursor. Oh, it's spitting out loads of it. Because it's a special kind of NPC, that seems to be immune from my aggressions, which is a shame. Final staff, Ice Bouncer, and also a low gravity zone. Ooh, right. Let's try the low gravity zone. Well, yeah, it's it's not hugely useful, that again. As you can see, I am jumping slightly higher, but only when encased in the damn thing. Not going to be very useful, but fun nonetheless. So what's this? Oh, it's another one of these. Hey! Well, the basic boring one. That would be another ice bouncer. Right, okay, so that's staffs. It's kind of a mixture of useful and totally useless, but all kind of cool. And if you've got a lot of energy to spare, I'm sure you'll find a use for it if you like the whole sort of Terraria-style magic thing. Although there have been debates on Starbound forums that magic should not be in the game. Well, if you think that, just don't use them, I guess. Anyway, wands, I've kind of left these till second because they're not as exciting as staffs, because they're really one-handed variants of staffs, which don't have a secondary power. So we have, this one's electric orb, this one's electric swarm. Actually, that's the staff, isn't it? Let's start again. That's the electric swarm, that's the poison rain, and that's the electric bouncer. So it's exactly the same as what we've seen on the staff's primary. Although let's have a look at the electric bouncer, because that might be interesting. Well, no, it won't. If I can just get the damn thing to... There we go. You do have to hold the mouse down for quite a while before it actually... Zap, 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 zap! Before it actually casts. So 1, 2, 3... Well, about 2 seconds, I guess. And you've got your little electric bouncer. So yeah, exactly the same ones as staffs, but it doesn't mean you can have... Like, if we go to press 5... I actually have 2... There we go. One in my left hand, one in my right hand. So in theory... I can cast 2 at once. I think I'm casting 2 at once. Oh yes, there's rain there as well. Oh, cool. Actually, let's just see how much energy that uses up. Just go back into vulnerable mode. And casting both at once. Oh, that's actually quite good. So wands do seem to be energy efficient, at least. And you can... Oh, that's a lot of fun. Excellent. Cool. Okay, so that's some staffs and wands. I won't go on about these too much because they're nice little sort of addition to the game. They've been in Nightlies for a while, but I thought since you will come across them in chests and everything, it's good to show them off. One final thing. One in the previous episode, we looked at some of the unique weapons designed by backers for the game when it was in pre-order. I found one which I didn't actually see last time, which is the alien appendage, which is very similar to that worm thing that we saw. So it's all about this all wibbly wobbly woo, and then I've run out of energy. Yes, and because it's a one-handed weapon, unlike that worm gun, there's no secondary one, so there's no sort of like that blasty instant shield type thing that we saw. Okay, so what I will tell you just to finish off is if you want to play around with the nightly builds, I will show you how I actually got hold of these staffs and wands. Actually, there is something else I need to show you about actually how to. Well, we'll see in a second, but to actually get these weapons, there wasn't a specific command that said, make me a staff. So what I actually had to do is type in, well, once you're in admin mode, /admin, you type in /spawn treasure, space, good weapon, and then the number, I put in 9 because it gave me a really powerful one. I think you can do other numbers as well, but spawn treasure, good weapon, and do note the lowercase and uppercaseness of that all. And... Unfortunately, it doesn't spawn necessarily a staff or a wand. It will give you just a really good weapon, and it might happen to be a staff or a wand. Yeah, that's just a broadsword. But if you keep on going, you will eventually get some staffs and wands out of it. Now, let me just go back to this ship, because there is something that yet more we have to discuss for the sake of it. So, actually... The whole sort of manipulator table thing, as I mentioned earlier, the staffs are best if you've got armour that is designed to work with energy, give you extra energy when you put it on. All this sort of stuff here. So what you need to do to get that is, the best armour for this is a manipulator table armour, which is... I think it's some of these bottom ones. I'm not 100% sure. I won't go into huge detail. But to get a manipulator table, I'll just tell you very quickly how to get that. I'm going to be in admin mode, so I'd actually have to spend any stuff on this. But to get a manipulator table, you will actually need to upgrade your anvil more than once. So you will need to be quite far into the game when 1.0 finally comes out. Right, so that's upgraded it to a forge, and that's upgraded it to a replicator. Now the replicator, you have to turn it into a manipulator table, and to do that you have to use the innovation architecty table, whatever. This is an upgraded version of the original workbench or whatever the hell it was. So you need to manipulator add-on. There we go. There's more than one type of add-on. Accelerator, manipulator, and separator. This is very similar to the old system. If you like focusing on ranged characters or you're focusing on melee characters, you'll need different variants of this. This one happens to be the manipulator one. Refined ferozium, silicon board, and copper wire. So it is you have to go mine ferozium, and then we make blah 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 blah, and then eventually. Well, let me show you. What we'll do is I'll destroy this, and this is one I made earlier, obviously. We'll destroy this and put it back together again to show you how it works. Because it is slightly unexpected. First of all, you put down the replicator. Let's just try and make it so I'm actually close enough. Then, once you've made the manipulator add-on, you kind of put it over the top until it goes blue. And there you've specialised the original table. If you want to specialise in all three areas, the whatever the hell they're called, you will have to make 3 different tables. So, I guess. And there inside here, you'll have all the armours and stuff like that. And then you can make armour that'll suit your staffs. But also, what you can make is... God, I know this is a bit confusing and everything. But what you can also make is... Go into the weapons. You can also make a very special kind of staff and wand. The ferozium staff and the ferozium wand. This is it's only level 6, as I cheated some level 9 weapons into mine, but you won't see that in the real world, I don't think. At least not anytime soon. So yeah, this is slightly... These actually give you special unique effects that you don't get from the randomly generated one. A blade barrage and a force cage. And a plasma barrage on the wand. I don't think I actually made these earlier. Or did I? No, I didn't. Okay, well, I'll just be... I'll be lazy. Go into here. I'm going to that one. And let's actually... Oh, God, now I'm in admin. There's loads of other stuff as well. Forge a ferozium staff. And also a ferozium wand. Right. I expect my voice switched off by now. But for anyone who hasn't, here we go. Let's have a go with the ferozium staff. This is actually the wand, sorry. That's the wand. It is, isn't it? Yeah. That's the wand, so you cast it there, move the cursor, and it'll head towards the cursor and kill any enemies that are nearby. Meanwhile, the staff, the attack is this. Oh, this is cool. Yep, it'll fly daggers up towards the cursor as well. Secondary attack. It's a kind of it's a zone that you can actually stand on. There it is, which is that's the force cage. So you can use it as a kind of platform, which would actually be quite useful for navigating the landscape, I guess, if you haven't got any tech like me. Oh, rather cool. Okay, we'll stop there. I think that's shown off pretty much every fucking thing about staffs and wands that I can think of. So, yeah, thanks for watching. This has been Jamie from randomizeuser.com. Subscribe for more Starbound, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.